so he rushes out to get an explanation. Meanwhile, Oswald keeps on watching the receptionist Jenny while scratching his red eye. Derek gets in the elevator and requests an access code to see Kara, the director of operations. Everyone calls her the Siren because she's manipulated her way into John's ear. When he reaches her office, Derek gets even angrier because he sees that Kara took his mug. Derek accuses Kara of setting him up to take the fall for her, however Kara takes out a file that proves Vonda Corp is his client. They can't reach an agreement, so they decide to ask John, insulting each other during the whole elevator ride. In John's office, Derek explains the problem and points out the same happens every time Kara fails a case, so she should be fired for being the common denominator. John finds Derek's point interesting and asks him to wait outside while he discusses things with Kara. Losing hope, Derek goes to see his friend and co-worker Ewan, who thinks Derek made things worse by going to John instead of thinking of a plan. Their chat is suddenly interrupted by Kara, who tells Derek he's fired. Derek's fury grows, especially since he knows Kara did the naughty with John to keep him on her side. He announces he'll take his case to the board, also known as the Nine, and demands to have his mug back, but Kara just mocks him while rubbing her red eye. Soon the board makes Derek's termination official and Derek is visited by the head of Human Resources Lester, also known as the Reaper. He asks Derek to sign a document stating he takes responsibility for the Vonda Corp case, offering an extra huge amount of money as severance pay. While rubbing his red eye, Derek turns down the offer because this would ruin his career and he could even be disbarred. Lester doesn't care one bit and quickly calls security to escort Derek out. At that moment, CDC agents and a SWAT team surround the building, announcing the company is now under quarantine because the virus has been detected inside. Derek watches how everyone starts freaking out in the lobby while the board talks to the CDC team leader, who explains they're releasing a neutralizer into the building's ventilation system that will eliminate the virus in 8 hours. The leader reminds them that everyone must try their best to remain calm or things will get violent very quickly. However, the board's main concern is that their employees won't be working for 8 hours and it will cost them money. John furiously hits the table with a golf club and announces that any person that tries to